everything ready. That's serious. Check on the dining. Are your books ready?
Yes.
Pick your bags up. Let's go.
So how about this?
I like that. Bye, sweetheart.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
That's why he's always going.
Well, today he's going to help build a dam.
Why?
So the dam can create electricity and Mrs. Mugisha's children can do their homework at night.
Wow, Daddy does all that? What else does he do?
He's helping to build a highway.
No way.
Now, Mr. Pio can transport watermelons and earn money for his children's school fees. Daddy helps people create new homes and grow their businesses.
But I thought Daddy was a banker.
Yes, he is. He works at Stanbic Bank.
For us, improving lives is why we do what we do, because a better tomorrow starts now. Stanbic Bank, moving forward.
Previously on the Stanbic National Schools Championship.
Before you head to Lila, it is called Kafu for some real goat's meat and some cassava.
Is this your fridge now?
Yeah, this is our fridge. After we are done with ourselves, we come back here, we see what we have made, the outcome of the day, then we write it down.
So we presented that we would purchase machinery, do the carbonizing ourselves, and be able to produce the briquettes. So we go and package 50 kilograms into 5 kilograms. That should be able to give you 10 packs ready for sale.
According to the questionnaires, apart from the staff members who were somehow willing to buy, the students, it was not favorable to them.
How does the incubator work?
In the production, there is cooling the milk some degree, 45 degrees. So you have to keep it at that constant temperature for 9 hours.
Lunch, dinner, which one is busiest?
Okay, busiest is always supper time. In the evenings, we make approximately around 70 to 75.
The spices business is more profitable than this one. Yeah, truly. Because it even managed to finance this one.
You've already tested our yogurt. It's coffee flavored, one of its kind. In fact, it's the only one in the entire world.
So I'm going to package my presentation so well that these guys will not be able to say no.
These kids are eloquent.
These are very sharp, enterprising students.
So it's amazing what they have managed to achieve in such a short period of time.
You know? Say you're in South Africa.
See you in South Africa.
Nice.
Want to welcome you here. You experience today with CJs what we learn. We hope it will help you not only in arranging the final submissions for your competitions, but also to help you in the future.
So welcome to the kitchen. Okay. As we said that in the kitchen there's a lot of work happening. The oil spills on the floor. The floor is very important for us to make sure the floor is always clean and dry. This is the cold room that you have, where we keep all our food in this cold room. Okay, so that they're preserved, they don't get contaminated, or they don't get spoiled. This is an area where we make our we call mise en place, like the preparations. So this is the chef, and this is his screen. So he doesn't talk to anybody. He just seen the beep and the alarm of the screen and looks at the screen and reads his order, and automatically the order comes into the plate or it goes to the fryer. So these are the food. These are the food which can keep them warm, okay, without getting them dry. And on the other side, these are the food which can keep them cold, because we have hot food and cold food. So you have to wash your hand before touching and going and preparing the other food item. Otherwise, you might cut a meat and you can go and touch a vegetable. So it should not be contaminated. We don't even hear a single complaint of food poisoning, and when we have served almost 5,000 customers in a day in Kampala.
It's my first time to visit Cafe Javas, and I really like the place. The way they treat their customers is really unique.
From the operation center, I learned that they mainly
mind about consistency. They also mind about the high quality products they produce, and they mind about continuity.
Actually, if you want to achieve something, you need to do something special. And that's why you see that Cafe Javas, they are receiving a lot of customers.
One thing they've done is suited their menu for the Ugandan market. So I think that's what gives them a competitive edge over every other competitor.
One thing I've learned is that you should start small. When you start small, you get to know all the aspects of managing a business efficiently.
When we went into their kitchen, the place is all clean. We from St. Mary's Kodayaboke, we have the juice business. We would like to take this as a good idea of being hygienic during the production of our juice.
Welcome to the Stanbic Bank National Schools Championship.
Yay!
Gentlemen, are you excited? Welcome to the Stanbic National Schools Championship 2019! Yes! Tonight, 4 schools battle head-to-head to determine the National Schools Championship. I'd like to appreciate our partners, NBS Television, International University of East Africa, Uganda Christian University, UCU, and of course, Cafe Javas, CJs, together with Food Hub. Make some noise! Yes! Our top 4 finalists will each walk away with something. Our third runner-up will walk away with 500,000 shillings for the patron teacher, a smartphone for each student, and the participating school will take home scholastic material worth 2 million shillings. Our second runner-up will each walk away with a Kindle for each student, 800,000 shillings for the patron teacher, and the school will take home scholastic material worth 5 million shillings. Our first runner-up will walk away with a laptop for each participating student, 1.2 million shillings for the patron teacher, and a water system worth 10 million shillings for the school. And the grand prize. Now I need some real noise for this one. Each of our participating students tonight will take home the latest iPad tablet, 1.5 million shillings for the patron teacher. The school will take a fully installed solar system worth 20 million shillings. Welcome with me from the central part of Uganda, St. Mary's College, Chisubi.
Thank you and good luck, Kisubi.
Thank you very much. At last, New Flame Energy Solutions from St. Mary's College Kisubi is right here. Bring to you the EcoZap briquette, a briquette our customers have come to name as the Miracle Briquette. Why? The mosquito repellent effect we have put in it. We have identified two problems in the status quo. First and foremost, we have the problem of malaria. Our Ministry of Health has actually confirmed that over 8 to 13 million cases are reported annually because of malaria. We have effects of climate change, most notably deforestation. Who are we as Ugandans to come here and sit here and do nothing? New Flame has started the drive. Why is our briquette unique? First and foremost, it has a mosquito repellent. It has green packaging, which is environmental friendly. It also burns longer than our competitors. Due to the scale of production, we are starting with the Chisubi community, most notably parents, staff members of surrounding schools, and the hospital.
We are training and skilling students, expanding the market and making and increasing profit. This is to ensure that our business continues, that it moves on from one generation to the next, and we produce an average of 96 kilograms a week and an estimate of 100 kilograms every week, with 4 hours on a Sunday accounting for the rest.
Our repellent is first of all 100% organic, because we get the citronelle oil, which repels the mosquitoes from lemongrass, locally known as Kisubi grass.
This is our cash flow statement as of 28th June. Cash at hand, that is 463,300 shillings. We use the BASA for issues of accessibility, but we have an account where we place the extra amount of money. The income statement, you can see that at that point we had a profit of 99,600 Ugandan shillings. We are planning to manufacture eco-lighters as part of our future prospects. This is to ease the lighting of our briquettes. What we are doing is we're manufacturing Coffee Zap. The Coffee Zap is a briquette that is yet to come, burn with a coffee smell and still repel the mosquitoes. So for those of you who look for the high in caffeine, you can have the high in caffeine as well as you cook. It has been proven that EcoZap is the way to go.
You mentioned that your customers have said that these are miracle briquettes. What makes them miracle for your customers, and how many of your customers are repeat customers? They have kept coming back to buy the product.
You know, a miracle is something a person does not expect to come to life. Now, when we came and told them that actually we are bringing mosquito repellent into our briquettes, people were asking questions. How are you guys doing this? Now, the customers that keep on coming are the staff members of the surrounding schools.
You all seem to be candidates. You haven't mentioned your plans after school next year and the plans for EcoZap when you've left school.
We have senior 1, senior 2s and senior 3s that have been working with us, therefore have been receiving repetitive training, on-job training. That means after we leave, they're going to buy shares in the company and continue the production.
Our next presenter comes from the northern part of Uganda. St. Mary's College, Aboke.
Uganda is really the fruit basket of Africa. Narrowing it down to Kwale district, each and every homestead has at least 3 varieties of fruits, with mangoes and lemons being the commonest. The production of fresh juice in Uganda is mainly based in the central, southern and western regions, leaving the northern Uganda. And we, the Smartcore Fresh Juice team, have come up with a solution to this. We acquired a seed capital of 1 million shillings from Stanbic Bank. Then, out of our contribution of about 200,000 shillings, we set the business running. Smartcore team aims at creating financial independence by combining our love for juice blending and entrepreneurial skills that will create job makers in the future. At Smartcore, we care about our customers' financial status. We have 2 categories of pricing. There is the high pricing and low pricing. From our research, we understood that there is no other commercial juice producer within a 10-kilometer distance from Smartcore. For our business to start, we had to invest about 1.2 million shillings. And using this, we had to acquire the requirements needed for our business to start off. This being the refrigerator and blender, which is the heart of our business. The school also offered us a free space where we have our juice kitchen. Then also, the school gave us good security. We have so far experienced so many risks, irregularity in power supply, and we plan to sell fruit salads, and we also plan on buying a solar fruit which cost about 1 million shillings. and a small generator.
Out of the profits we have got so far, 5 years from now, we don't see Smakoa business in the same position. We expect to have a brand which is leading in the all of Uganda. Then also we expect each of us to have a kiosk at least with producing juice in every region.
Tell me more about the interns you talked about. Who are they and are they paid?
We chose around 3 people, at least 3 students from each class. We are imparting in them the skills to blend so that when they go back home, they can also start up their own businesses.
Our interns are paid a glass of juice daily.
But I did not hear you talk about how you've taken advantage of the neighboring schools.
The market we have does not consist of only our school, but also the outside community.
What are you doing about the competition?
The other products cannot beat our tasty products.
All right.
I'd like to welcome our third presenter, Holy Cross Lakeview Secondary School.
Our business is dealing in the production of food additives and then spices to our students of Holy Cross Lakeview. But then we supplement this with another idea of making liquid soap and hand wash gel. We deal in the production and preparation of food additives. These include well-fried tomato paste, bitter berries, some of you call them entula, in other words, in the local language, well-fried silverfish, green vegetables, and then cabbage at times. These are prepared during the weekdays, whereby the school serves posho and beans as the normal meal. So we stretch from Monday to Saturday. As we got the seed capital, we worked on to transform the service delivery. In other words, we opted to have more dishes and then have our hands on, like our judges advise us. We ourselves as students, we can't prepare these spices on time. We come up with an idea of having a lady called Auntie Sarah that you saw in the video. We make sure that during the selling process, we are there with her and sell. So like any other employee, she earns a salary of 85,000 per month. We are saying that we are located just near the kitchen, so we are too close to be ignored. We make at least 200,000 as weekly profits from the spices business. We have over 3.229800,000.
We established a supplementary business of liquid soap and hand wash gel, and we acquired a tender from our school to supply 12 jerrycans of liquid soap per week. Furthermore, we signed memorandums of understanding with the school on how we are going to operate our business in the school premises. We have a group of representatives from all classes that come together and get skilling while making the liquid soap. So we do not source labor from anywhere. Otherwise, the labor is got from the school students themselves.
You have 3.2 million shillings on the account. How are you managing that temptation to share it and you run?
We have representatives from various classes. We have sold shares to them, and we are still mentoring them on how to go about the business. And then even after we have left the school, we shall keep checking in to monitor to see that the business is thriving.
I didn't see the figures for the soap business.
For the liquid soap and hand wash gel, it being a supplementary business, it started this time. So far we have only made one supply. So we have over 385,000 just from those supplies there.
Our last finalist today to present comes from the western part of Uganda. Welcome, Nyakasura, the school.
Ladies and gentlemen in the house, welcome Nyakasura School with the product Nyakasura Coffee Yogurt.
As a company, which is Nyakasura Coffee Yogurt Company, we have a theme that moves us, which is to transform lives. As you can see that we are living in a country which is full of unemployment. So it's better we create our own businesses so that we can sustain our lives and avoid unemployment. We produce in a small room which we call a cottage. And in that cottage, we actually take 2 things as key. That is safety of our product and cleanliness. So we have some of the assets that we use, which include the incubator, we have the saucepans, boilers, ladles, as you've seen. So we also have other things, the raw materials. In this case, we have powdered culture, the stabilizer, which acts as a preservative. We have sugar, and we have milk and coffee.
Ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the girls taking yogurt for display. That was visitation day, and those girls are senior one. We are involving senior ones. Why? Because we want to cater for the continuity of our product. The need for market research helps us to identify our customers and see their demands.
For the first 4 weeks of our production, we made an amount worth 642,000. The other 2 weeks, we managed to also make other sales, and this totaled up to 883,000. So that's our balance sheet, where we have the capital and the profit, but all that totaling up to 581,000, and our machinery and the stock also 581,000.
What kind of coffee do you use? Is it powdered? Is it... I just wanted to understand that bit.
Definitely, it is powdered coffee. So what we do when it is planted, sorted very well, we mind much about how it is dried.
Our CFO mentioned that you value people's dividends are equivalent to the effort in which that they have put into the project. How are you quantifying that effort?
In meetings which we carry out, we do attendance.
And more so, that is meant to increase the hard work of our members.
How have you tried to look for external markets?
For now, we have just started. So we are hoping that in our future prospects, after we have satisfied the demand of this school community, then we can go even more broader.
I just black African boba. What's up? I truly come here, see my yo. I said, it's no leader. I took a gun, I could know you. Yo, I tell it and I live with them. I can make that busy body by your questions. And by last year, you will go rest. I bet that's over like we sit there, but to wake up first. I believe in Bagu. Let's go. What's up?
Tonight, 4 schools have battled. They've presented their best, but there can only be one winner. The third runner-up of the Stanbic National Schools Championship is St. Mary's College, Aboke. St. Mary's College, Aboke, congratulations. The second runner-up of the Stanbic National Schools Championship 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, St. Mary's College, Kisubi. Let me welcome the Director of Education at KCCA, Julie Namudu, to present SMAC with their prize. Thank you guys, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, with a grand total of 70.1, the winner of the Stanbic National Schools Championship 2019 is Holy Cross Lakeview! Yeah! What was going through your mind when we announced that you guys had won
was more or less a dream, in other words. But then that was inevitable for me to cry, like tears of joy.
Yeah.
So I couldn't control it until it came to an end.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think you did that made you edge the other schools, get them out of the competition?
We found the most formidable solutions to the problems that were available at the time. And then the business plans that we presented and how to execute and establish whatever we intended to put in place is what I feel created a difference. And then the other thing is that we had very profitable ideas that really got us big profits in the shortest time possible.
Finally, we feel that victory cannot be cheated. What do you think you could have done better to, reverse the situation?
We should begin great at the beginning. Like from the boot camp, we didn't do that great.
Okay.
So we should begin great from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually now business oriented, borrowing the knowledge from the boot camp up to today.
Congratulations.
Where is the bank slip? Where is this bank slip?
Mommy, the bank slip is right here.
Thank you. Go down! Take me to the bank. I don't want the school fees line to delay me.
Mama, hold on tight.
Where is this man taking me?
It's only 1,000, Mama.
Sevo, are you okay?
Yabuto Papa. Wherever you see a sign for Stanbic Bank agent like that one, it's like being right inside the bank. You can pay school fees, you can deposit money on your account, and even withdraw. Your water and electricity, all your bills can be paid right there.
When you next need to do some banking, there's no need to look far. Stanbic Bank, agent banking, we're nearby.
Stanbic Bank, moving forward.
Stanbic Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda.